Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. Avoid regretting your decision to retire. I was thinking about this the other day. It was yesterday, actually. Somebody had sent me a comment about asking me a question if I was happy that I retired or glad that I chose to retire or whatever it was. I hadn't been asked that. I've been asking if I'm enjoying it or something like that, but I've never been asked that since I retired. And that got me thinking about what the four phases of retirement, I guess it is. And I mean, it must be something pretty important or pretty that happens a lot. How's that? Uh, because I mean, the second phase is all about that. You know, the first phase is your honeymoon phase, and everybody's happy, stress free, and excited to get out and get on. You know, and then second phase is the disenchantment. You start regretting retirement. You figure out, hey man, if this is all it is, maybe I'll go back to work. You know, whatever. So it must be pretty prominent. That's it. But then I had a fellow. I don't put a whole lot of stock in that daggone four phases of retirement. Uh, a ringing true for me. I just don't. I mean, it very well might be. I don't know. But a lot of stuff I don't put a lot of faith in. But then there's a fellow on here. Gets sent me great comments. Emailed me a few times. David Folks. Once or twice in his comments, has been asking about planning on how to minimize my maximal regret in retirement. I think he even mentioned something about it in the last live I had. And honestly, I didn't even know how to answer that question. You know, well, for one thing, I wasn't retired yet, so I don't know, man. I never could answer. Never could to my satisfaction. How's that? But I think I finally come up with a pretty decent answer for that stuff. Other than I just don't hold true with them four phases happening to everybody. Maybe the majority of people, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a problem for me. But now you got to take this with a grain of salt. I don't I don't know anything about them four phases. I never even heard of them until late early last year, probably around January, February, or something. Never even thought about it. You know, you know, and I'm newly retired. I'm still in my honeymoon phase. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff I just don't know. But I'm just getting my feet on them. I'm getting settled in. So you got to take it all with a grain of salt. But I don't think that regretting my decision to retire is going to be a trouble for me. The first 3 months have been better than I ever could have hoped for. Honestly, they really have. I didn't have any trouble making the transition from working to retirement, and that surprised me. I thought I might would. I kind of figured everything would go along okay, but you can never be sure until you actually get there. You just can't. Just like anything else, unless you've actually done it, you got no idea how you're going to react in the situation. You just don't. You can hope and pray for something, but you can train for it. Until you get in that situation, you just don't know. And then, you know, I tried the whole last year to set realistic expectations for my retirement. I didn't expect anything grand to be in my retirement. It wasn't going to be a made-for-TV movie or nothing. Let's put it that way. You know, that helps lower your expectations. And if it's better than that, then hey, man, you did good. If it's, if it's realistic, I realize life happens whether you're retired or whether you're at work. 90% of the stuff I do now is what I did before I left work. It's just I can do it on my own time now. I can I can slow it down and get a little bit more enjoyment out of the stuff that I do enjoy. You know. And then, thankfully, with the ladies I'm helping out and watching mom and daddy, you know, I was able to realize that retirement changes over the years if you're fortunate enough to live long enough. Not only is there different phases of retirement as far as your mental part of it, but it's different phases in what you want to do. You know, whether you're too tired, whether you're even healthy enough to do anything, and it comes in the longer you're in retirement. What I realize that what I do now in retirement is not what I'm going to be doing at 75 or 80. Heck, even 10 years from now, it's going to change. It's kind of give me a picture into the longevity of retirement and what to look forward to. Well, heck, even me and the baby done experienced it here. Last month when I had when I had that gout attack and it put me down for a day or two. Well, just so happens that same night she slept wrong on her shoulder or something. She had a bad prick in her neck, and her shoulder bothered her all day. So it was almost like we were up in the 70s or 80s trying to help each other out all day. Yeah. I told her this is what we got to look forward to, baby. you know, and routine. I believe setting a routine of some kind, whether it's a daily routine, a weekly routine, or whatever, was a big part of my adjustment. And another reason I don't think that the regret was set in. Because I did like everybody else. I concentrated on the dollar amount. I wanted to get this number here so I'd be comfortable. You know what I mean? And never put a moment's thought into the mental part. But the root. I mean, we're all human. We're creatures of habit, routine. It's what we've been doing all our lives. And when that gets taken away, whether by choice or whether you're forced to remove it, it throws you in a tailspin. It makes you feel like, well, you know, what I do. It just, it can be bad on you. How's that? It's like, there's a fella down here where I walk at every day about 11 o'clock. He lives right across the street here, a couple of houses down. His name's Larry. Used to run into him all the time at the store even before I retired. But now I see he's an older fella. Now I meet him down at the park every day. Either I'm coming or I'm leaving when he's up there. And he just every day about 11 o'clock he'll pull in up there and he'll just stroll around the football field a couple of times looking around. It's not walking for health or anything. It's just what he does about that time every day. It's like my aunt down in South Carolina. She used to go in the Waffle House every morning. She got up and got dressed and got ready. She'd run in the Waffle House every morning for about an hour, have a cup of coffee, and talk to the people. You know, that was just what they did. You need a little bit of routine or structure in your life, and I think that has been a big, tremendous help to me also. Uh, and as long as I keep reminding myself to have patience, I'm not expected to know everything. I can get. I got time. I can ease into it at my speed. I just that's a couple of reasons why I think I won't have much trouble with my retirement decision, even as I get down the road. I don't think so. I don't know. Heck, I'd rather be sitting here in this cool weather and the rain pouring down than being at work any day of the week. Any day. Well, I'm sorry for such a long video, but it's a big subject. Oh, by the way, Mom says thanks to everybody that congratulated her on her belated retirement. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your Easter. I'll talk to y'all later.